have Hillbilly Days upcoming for this year. I know we haven't had it in several years. Everyone's excited to take part in the Hillbilly festivities. However, here at Pikeville Fire Department, we want to remind you to be safe and be aware of some of the hazards and considerations when taking part in Hillbilly Days. Drink plenty of water, make sure you eat regularly. You'd be surprised, a lot of people with medical conditions kind of get forgetful to take their medications or don't be aware or are not aware of kind of the things they need to take care of before coming to the festival.
Stay hydrated. One year Hillbilly Days, we had a lot of EMS calls for people, heat strokes, heat exhaustion, so keep yourself hydrated, drink plenty of water. We'll have stations throughout the city with EMS personnel, also police personnel. They will have water at those stations to keep you hydrated, make sure you don't pass out, get sick, because heat exhaustion and heat stroke, it make you really, really sick, so stay hydrated for those days.
Signs of heat exhaustion: you'll start feeling fatigued, maybe a little slightly confused. You'll be sweating profusely, and your body temperature will start to rise. Heat stroke will be more increased confusion. Your body will stop producing sweat. You may even have a unconscious state, pass out. Those are the two signs you need to be aware of.
We tell people before they come to Hillbilly Days to screenshot, take a picture of your kid, what they're wearing, where their hair is at that time. It gives us something to look for. We will have drones available that we can actually scan over the crowd and stuff. But if you turn around and the child is gone and you can't find your child, stay where you're at, call us, because more likely the kid's going to try to come back to where you were at initially. So get a hold of one of us, Fire EMS. We'll start a search. We'll send the picture out to all. We have active 911 here, so we can send a photo out within seconds to all officers, all the firemen, all EMS personnel, and we'll start looking. UMG personnel usually helps us too. They got a lot of people out, so just stay calm. We'll find your baby, no worries. It happens every Hillbilly Days, but as always ended with a good story. They always and a lot of kids are smart enough to try to find us, and they come to our locations, our setups, our spots with the fire, and they wait there, and then we always get a hold of mom and dad. So just don't panic, and we'll find your child.
The fire department, as well as the police department, will be stationed. One of our stations will be at Huffman and College, right there at the park. Another location will be at the foot of the 99. Those will be fire units, but they are staffed with EMS personnel as well as the police. Over at the old BB&T building on the corner near the carnival. So if you have any emergencies, you need to contact anybody, we will be there. We will also have personnel kind of roaming around Hillbilly Days with medical packs on hand. In case anyone has any medical emergencies or needs any assistance, just grab one of them and they'll be happy to help you.
First thing you need to do is come to the police station. We get a lot of stuff turned in. If you can't find it there, it may still be at one of our spots we set, one of the posts we set at. So go to one of those posts. People turn in those things, and at the end of that 2 or 3 hours that we're there, we bring it back to the station. So your keys, your phone may still be right near where you left it. Go to one of the stations first, then come to the police station, and we'll keep a lookout for it, and we'll take your phone number or a relative's phone number, and we'll try to get with you if we find them.
Parking over at the fire department is allowed up at the upper lot. We section the parking lot off so that we can have access in and out with our apparatuses. So of course we allow the upper parking lot only to be used by pedestrians, but just be mindful that we do have to get our emergency vehicles out in a timely manner. So we ask that you not park in the lower lot whatsoever. We'll have that sectioned off for everybody to be aware. So. Sure.
Yeah, the parking situation is tough here during regular seasons. Hillbilly Days, if you block somebody's driveway and you park there illegally in front of somebody's driveway or block some stuff in, you're probably going to get towed. We can't look through 150,000 people to try to find the owner of a car. So you're going to probably get your car towed at your expense. So part responsibility, use responsibility with that. park designated areas. We're going to have plenty of parking in different spots. I think they're going to go ahead and trolley people in, help them get here. Also have patience, especially on Wednesday when we're parking the vendors. Town's going to be pretty well crowded, so we've got to park close to 200 vendors. So have a little patience. If you don't have to go to the post office, don't have to go to places like that, kind of put it off after this is over with, because it's going to take you a long time to park and walk all the way to the post office or walk to some office downtown. So just be patient, allow yourself a little more time, because it's going to be more crowded. So. We have enhanced 911 here in the city. If you dial 911 in the city limits, it goes straight to us. If you dial 911 outside the city limits, it goes to the Kentucky State Police Post. So it will get directly to us, and you have an officer dispatched to you.
Of course, you can always call 911. Now, the one thing to be mindful of is with a lot of people, a lot of times the cell phone use can be dampened, so you might not be able to get out. So that's why we have extra personnel on standby in the city, because again, you might not be able to get on your cell phone, and you may have to have direct contact to get help. So we always make it very easy to find us. Again, we have our carts and a tent set up, so if anybody needs to get out of the sun and cool off, you're more than welcome to come by our stations and cool down. So. Just tying back into taking care of yourself during this festival, I know we all want to have a great time. Hillbilly Days is a fun event, and it's a great cause. Any alcoholic beverages just need to be consumed responsibly. Just remember that you are out in public, and your safety may be at risk if you drink too much out there, okay?
This is the first Hillbilly Days we've had in 2 years. We're going to have the largest crowd ever, got the most vendors ever. So we want everybody to have a safe and enjoyable Hillbilly Days. Drink responsibly. Know your limitations. Don't put us in a spot to where you're falling down all over the city, or you're inebriated or intoxicated to the level that you're passing out or laying on the street, which it happens. Don't do that. It puts you in a bad spot. Drink responsibly. Have a friend. Know your limits. Watch what you do, what you say out here. You got a lot of people. It's going to be crowded. Bumping into crowds, bumping into kids and people is not going to work. So we are going to do everything in our power to make it the safest Hillbilly Days we ever had, because it's going to be the largest Hillbilly Days. But drink responsibly, be an adult about it, don't overdo it, know your limitations.